Up, bros, nose peeps, and creeps? This is Bodala coming to you live from the Overdome. God, it looks like it's daytime. It's totally nighttime. There's just a light right over there. um, okay, so this video is an informative video. A lot of people, I remember I struggled with this. I had to really search on how to do it. Starting a Let's Play. I know that the idea is very confusing, and first off, a Let's Play is just, gameplay of a certain game, but it's continued, right? So you make series out of them, and you can, one of the most popular Let's Players is PewDiePie. There are others like Kraken. I know one of my favorite YouTubers, Yahtzee Croshaw from Zero Punctuation. He does Let's Plays. This is basically the idea of how to start one. What I got was, and I'll leave links for this, I got the Elgato, and it's a game recording system, and you can use it with an HDMI cable. You're going to have at least one. Or you could just hook in the cables, essentially, like all of the HD cables. It's an HD recorder, so you should, if you do not have an HD TV, and this isn't for you, but a lot of people do these days. I know there are some ways how you can do them without the HD, but it's really a lot more preferable, because what the video system is going to do is it's going to downsize your video, and it's going to cut the graphics down. And if you don't have HD to start with, it'll probably knock it down to like some sort of 8-bit looking thing, and that's not good. So the general idea is, I got the Elgato. You hook that up to your Xbox, PlayStation, whatever, and then in order to record your voice, you need to have a separate thing going. What I use is GarageBand. Now that isn't the best choice, but it's free, and it works, so I did that. The Elgato is actually a very expensive piece of equipment. It's about $150. So yeah, actually I remember it only being like $100, but I ended up spending more because I also got a microphone that was like $50. It might actually end up being a lot more. I think the new version is out, so, and when they come out with a new version, they nix the old version, so the new version's like $200 probably. I don't know the exact pricing. Again, I'll leave links, but that's the Elgato, and it is fantastic. And what you're gonna want to do once you get your voice recorded is you're gonna want to save both of those files. One of them's gonna be saved in Game Capture. That's your video. Your voice can be saved in GarageBand. What you want to do from there is open up some sort of movie editor. I use iMovie, again, because I have a Mac and it's free. And so I load the video into that. And then from there, actually, no, forget I said that. What I do first is I load the video into GarageBand, which you can do, and then what you want to do is you want to sync the audio with the video, because there's lag immediately. There's always lag. So your voice is actually not in the same place that it's supposed to be in the video. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to check the whole thing, put your voice exactly where it's supposed to be. Once you do that, you share it to iTunes, then hit it to Movie Maker, so that you can individually select the parts of the movie that you want as your video. This process takes a really long time, It's definitely a lot more work than a lot of people think. A lot of people think all you do is make videos. It's not really that big of a deal. Why do you get paid for it? Um, it's a pretty excruciating process just because of how brutally long the loading times are. Like it's like 2 hours for each one. So if you're not thinking of being dedicated to this, then don't do it. Um, so the Elgato is that's the equipment I bought. What you're gonna want is you're gonna want a separate HDMI because it said you have to provide your own. And then you're gonna also want a mic. Right now I'm not using a mic, but when I do, my voice gets amplified a lot better. You can hear me a lot better, and it's a lot easier to understand. And you're gonna want a pop blocker just so that ambient noise doesn't get in the way of what you're trying to do or what you're trying to talk about or say or anything like that. Um, so yeah, what I got was I got the Snowball. What PewDiePie has is some sort of, it's like the most expensive one you can get. That one's the best by far. It's like the Bose version of it. You know, like how Bose is always leading the stereo systems sort of thing. He has that sort of dealio, the professional microphone, and it's really tiny, and it's really like swanky and cool. But if you can't afford that, the Snowball is far less expensive. It's like $50, and it is fantastic. It has like a kickstand, a tripod. It has a little adjuster. I'm looking at it. It's over there. I'm not gonna show it to you because my room's a mess. But has a little adjuster so you can move it up and down, which is good because then you can put the pop blocker on the mic instead of having to attach to a table. Because sometimes you don't have a table. You can't just rearrange your room on the dime. So yeah, that's essentially how I did it. Those are the ways that I did it. And I know there are more efficient ways to do it, but that's the least expensive in my opinion. Rather than buying all the professional equipment, the Elgato is top of the line, but that's all you need to be top of the line. You just want your game recording software to be good, and it's fantastic. The Elgato, I couldn't recommend it more. So yeah, that's to any up-and-coming YouTubers out there. This is for them. I'm not exactly a renowned YouTuber right now myself, but I'm working on it, and the Elgato and all the equipment I told you about is helping me do it. So that's the advice I have to give. This is Bodala signing out.